Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do today is we are playing a deck called Tempest. All around this Tempest Djinn, which is a 3 blue converted mana cost, which is a 0/4 with flying that gets +1/+0 for each basic island you control. And guess what? We only have basic islands in this deck, and we are playing all of the flyers here that are in the lower converted mana costs. And this deck is super spicy. It's really fun. So we have Siren Stormtamer, of course, which gives protection to all of our stuff. Nightveil Sprite, which is fantastic whenever you attack and you surveil one, and Surveil Aerialist. And really, this deck is kind of a curious obsession deck. We're trying to draw lots of cards, keep our hand full, have lots of just combat tricks. Well, dive down type of thing to protect our stuff, spell pierce, anything that would kill our flyers, and then just be able to kind of pressure in the entire time. A little bit of control here. I was initially playing for favorable wins, but typically I don't really want to be spending that mana unless it's like the way that we can get in the last little bits of damage. You know, it's a great way to pressure in if we don't have anything else on board there for the opponent. Tezzeret on top to create a bunch of flyers as we go through, which I think is really great with favorable wins if we do it, as well as just to draw us cards. It does everything we're wanting to do in this deck if we get to the higher end. So I wanted to have at least one option there on the top end. But overall, I have had quite a bit of success with this deck. Nightveil Sprite with Curious Obsession is just amazing. You get a Surveil first, and then you get a draw card, and it's just, oh, it's so good. And anyway, I think you guys will absolutely love this deck. It's super fun. So let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. Here we go. Wish me luck. Alright, so here we are in Arena Standard, and we are playing Tempest. And yeah, this one's awesome. Mono blue flyers. And here we go. So we have exactly what we're wanting. A Nightveil Sprite, Curious Obsession. We don't really have redundancy there, but we're going to keep it. And this should be pretty good, especially with Opt on turn 1. We'll pass the turn. Put a stop on their end step. A Llanowar. Yep, that's fine. We'll go ahead and Opt now. Siren Stormtamer. I kind of want land here, but that's a good protection spell as well. Let's go ahead and put it to the bottom. We have the dive down, and we're really needing island for Tempest Djinn. Another Curious Obsession's not bad either. Alright, there is island. Alright, so Nightveil Sprite. Go. Pass the turn. Swamp. Alright. Alright, Playcrafter comes down. Yep, kills the Sprite. And their Llanowar Elves. Not too shabby there, opponent. Alright, now we're in trouble. Pass the turn. Okay. Swings in for 3. Alright. Island. And opponent scoops it up. Okay. Yeah, they were definitely destroying us there, but opponent scoops it up, so okay. Some people just don't like playing against blue, so there is that. We'll run into that here and there. And that's actually why I started doing it, because I noticed I hadn't been playing blue at all. I had a bunch of quests and everything that needed me to be playing blue, and I wasn't. So yeah. And if you guys notice my voice is a little lower today, it's because I'm doing this early in the morning right now before I go to work, because that's the time I got, and I love it. This is going to be pretty good. So Spell Pierce actually has a lot of... Ooh, Stormtamer is good as well. So yeah, I actually found Spell Pierce is a great counter spell right now. There's so many things that people are paying all out for. Yep, cast down on the Stormtamer right away. That's fair. Alright, Nightveil Sprite. Pass the turn. Let's see if they have more removal for it right away. Nope, they don't. Alright, so now we're just going to Curious Obsession. And holding up the Spell Pierce here. Go to combat. Hoping for land. Nightveil Sprite we have to put to the bottom. Or to the graveyard. Really needing land. That's not a land. We could opt here main phase, but then we lose out on the protection that we have. So I'm actually, but then we lose out on Tempest Djinns as well. Let's go ahead and opt. No, let's end. Yeah, because I mean, drawing a card every turn is what we're trying to do here. We have a decent creature, and if they go to their end step, then we'll opt. I mean, we lose out on the chance to. We have to put that to the bottom, unfortunately. Yeah, we lose out on the chance to play the land, but yeah, here we go. All right, so now island. And we can do the same thing. We actually play the Aerialists over the Tempest Djinns right now, and wait till we actually can protect them. I'm just going to swing in, see what we draw into here. Blink of an eye, we already have one. Let's go ahead and put that to the graveyard as well. Being a little greedy, we want to have the best draws possible here. And with them not having any permanents yet, I'm wanting to have more protection. Let's see here. Tempest Djinn is definitely a way to make the clock faster. We can play Aerialist and then keep up Spell Pierce again. Let's go ahead and do that for this turn. I want to be as safe as possible here. Watery Grave. Alrighty. And they did pay for it, so... Yep, Connive. We will definitely Spell Pierce that. Sounds good. Gain control. Yep, not happening here, my friend. Tempest Djinn. I guess I should actually... Yep, opponent scoops it up. Alright, perfect. That was awesome. Alright. So that worked out pretty well. Pretty well there. Alright. Here we go again. Yeah, so I have been finding a lot of success with this deck. I ran into someone else playing it, so I can't take full credit for it. I ran into someone else playing this idea, and they destroyed me. And so I was like, all right, I gotta be trying that out. This is pretty good. We gotta run into our 3 mana, but we're gonna keep this still. I am a big fan of this Nightveil Sprite, especially if you're running Curious Obsession. It is just one of the best combos you can get. Like, you get a look at the top, choose what you want, play it. Nightveil Sprite, go. Definitely needing land here, though. We'll probably make that a priority next turn if we don't draw into it. The only thing I probably would add into this one is just to have something that I can fill the graveyard with, like a jump start. So I could jump start in... Ooh, island. Good. We're going to go attacking first this time. Jumpstart, like, Radical Idea might not be bad. At the same time, we're so cheap here. I actually want the island on top here, so we're going to keep that on top. Do damage. Play the Djinn. Pass the turn. Playing against a freshman here. Stinking freshman. And passing the turn. Alright, what have they got? So we have the dive down that we can hold on to here. So we're going to go to combat, attack in. We will Surveil. For an opt, we don't want that on top right now. Damage. And now we will play the Djinn. Hold up, dive down. Pass the turn, and now we have opt at the end of their turn as well. So they have 5 mana. Ooh, hey, how about that? They're bringing in a guy, which undergrowth, so they can fight one of our guys. They're probably going to fight the Sprite. Is it a May ability? Alright, didn't make it happen. I guess I guess it didn't work, I don't know. In comment, passing the turn, we're gonna opt here. Ooh, island again. We actually do want that. That gives us a lot of damage next turn. Yeah, pass to my turn. Another island, not bad. We're gonna be starting to want something different here though. So we're gonna attack in. And now we actually have Blink of an Eye as protection as well. Stormtamer can help us next turn for anything else as well. We're going to go ahead and keep that on top as well. Any kind of protection here is fantastic. What you got, opponent? He does have reach. I forgot about that. That's good to know, actually. All right, we're going to go ahead and blink of an eye this fella with kicker. I forget that guy has reach. That's actually a good card to be playing here. All right, doing 10 now. And Stormtamer we could bring in. We're going to go ahead and pass the turn. Saving up the dive down instead. It's the same thing, yeah. So, and opponent scoops it up. Excellent. That was kind of a slow start from a mono green deck who did have the kicker there. Maybe he was playing Golgari actually. Didn't have it. Okay, we're going to go for one more because these games have been going really fast and kind of awesome. I mean, we're undefeated so far, although I'm not sure we can count the first game there, but we'll take it. All right. Ignatius. We're playing Ignatius in Arena Standard with our deck Mono Blue Tempest. And this deck, this one's a little bit interesting. I like the Siren Stormtamer. Opponent is going first, so we have a draw. We'll go ahead and keep this. This is not the best of hands, but it's not bad. There we go. Nightveil Sprite makes it a whole lot better. Stormtamer go. Child of Night. Interesting. Alright, Child of Night comes in. We're going to go ahead and... well, the Sprite before the turn, because I always have issues with skipping past my second main phase. So I just... whenever I know that's all I'm doing and it's not going to change, I just play it before combat, oftentimes, on Arena. Ooh, okay, Sky Marcher. So, blink of an eye... yeah, that's fine. So we won't be able to swing in with our small guys for a little bit. Yep, no blockers. They get to gain back some life. Our Tempest Djinn is what we're looking for here, though. We won't have protection for him this turn, so no attackers. Now we're looking for our favorable winds. This is the time when the favorable winds is awesome. Yeah, passing the turn. All right, so now play Ireland. Curious Obsession, fantastic here. So Curious Obsession, Nightveil Sprite. Let's go ahead and throw down another Stormtamer so that we have double the protection. Go to combat, attack in. So I'm guessing they're going to be having the Nightmare, the horror guy. All right, Stormtamer down. I'm wanting more blink of an eyes because if they have this 6/6 with trample, that can be pretty bad. We need to be finding answers for him. So take action. Essence Scatter would be fantastic. No Essence Scatter. Pass the turn. Let's see, do they have it? What you got here, opponent? Alright, swinging in, gaining some life. We could block to stop that, but we're going to go ahead and say no blockers. That's fine for now. Damage. The big thing we're worried about is the Doom Whisperer. Alright, Regal Bloodlord. So they can create lots of bats and lots of blockers. I think that's worth bouncing here. Should we do it with a draw though? We'll let this one resolve. I'd rather get a draw here and have them block once. I'm more happy that it's this guy than the Doom Whisperer. That is fine by me. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and blink of an eye with kicker here on the Bloodlord. All of the islands, which isn't terrible. Swinging in, favorable winds we want to keep on top for sure. That helps us out a lot. Yep, so they'll block the guy. Alright, so they are going to kill him here. We will kill the Sky March Bloodletter. We had to attack with him though to keep the Curious Obsession, and I'm fine scrying for favorable winds there. That helps us quite a bit. Okay, they're going to swing in with the Child of Night and bring back down the Bloodlord. We're not going to block here. I want to get our favorable winds up. Maybe we have better creatures. I'm not sure. I don't want to give up the Stormtamers. They are so good for all of the spells they're probably holding on to right now. Alright, bring this in. Favorable winds, go. So now we have a block for all of the bats. Let's see. If we swing in pretty aggressively, what happens here? So they have blockers for these guys. Let's go ahead and just swing in with a Tempest Djinn right now. They don't have enough to block over and over again. So yeah, that's good there. Pass the turn. So now if they do swing in with Child of Night, I think we have to kill it just so that they stop getting bats. They'll get another one, but that's probably the main way that they'd be able to stop us here is just filling the board. Have Child of Night go. We will block this time. Alright, so they trade there. Get another bat. And seal away on our Tempest Djinn. Alright, so we will use this here. Taking down the ability there. Alright, Spell Pierce isn't bad. Have to keep attacking because if they get to 3 of the bats, then they can kill us. Let's see if it's another seal away, which Spell Pierce won't do much against. But this one we can do that against. Perfect. Swings in. Alright, so Curious Obsession. So we know they're going to block here. I'm going to go ahead and hold this in. We have to attack every time now with this guy. I want to hold up, showing that we have some sort of protection here. Alright, so swings in. They block. That's fine. Pass the turn. Do they have more removal? If they do, we have completely run out of gas here. Ross's Contempt. Alrighty. That's cool, that's cool. We'll swing in for 2 here. Oh, now we get the Essence Scatter. Alright, we'll pass the turn. Hopefully we can hit something big here. Doom Whisperer would be fantastic. Another Bloodlord wouldn't be bad. Anything with lifelink we're going to have to get. Yeah, we're going to get that one. They still have a 3-turn clock here, though. Gotta get a flyer that can block. Alright, well, that can block. Can actually block the Bloodlord, too. So we'll go ahead and pass the turn now. Uh-oh. That's not good. Still has a 2-turn clock. Oh, man. So I think if we block here, we really don't have an answer to this at this point. They have too many ways to swing in, so even if we block it, it doesn't do anything. We don't have like a River's Rebuke or anything like that. So no blockers. See what we draw. Yep, island, and we'll go ahead and swing in so they can block with the bat. And yeah, we're conceding here, so go opponent, swing in for victory. Ouch. Yep, okay. All right, well, that was Mono Blue Flyers, the Tempest, and I think that we still played very well. That one, they just had all of the removal and blockers. The Regal Bloodlord is good against what we're trying to do there. So let's go ahead and go into the recap here. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this deck, because I think it's super powerful. I think that it can use some tweaking here and there, maybe a few more creatures to make sure that our Curious Obsessions, because like running into a handful of Curious Obsessions without creatures is bad. But at the same time, you know, we have tons of way to draw into our creatures, you know, lots of just good stuff here with this. So I think that we could run a couple extra creatures. I'm not sure which. We could splash into white to have even better control. You know, having some board clears or settle the wreckage, that kind of stuff. And that way we have Healer's Hawk or Rustwing Falcons kind of doing the same thing as well with Curious Obsession. So anyway, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. If we should splash in some, well, I mean, that goes against everything with Tempest Djinn though, so I really wouldn't do that. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think, and if you guys haven't, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, have a good one. Bye.